those three are useless when it comes to ball retention. Useless when it comes to build-up play. Absolutely useless in any shape or form of football apart from shooting. Bruno, again. Look.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Yes, people, another edition of Knightz and Round Table Discussions where we discuss all sports all the time. Got my guys, The Truth and ST. How are we doing, people?
All good in the hood, man.
Oh, what's up, man?
ST looks, bro, you look depressed, bro. You look like you've been living a hard life.
Oh, bro, I am, man. You know, it is. The grind is real.
Yeah, man.
I'm
There was a
you,
grind watching that match on the weekend, but hey.
Oh, mate. Listen. We're going to get into all of that, bro. Trust me. People, hope you're doing well in this, stage, well, I don't even know what stage we are in life anymore, bro. Like, this Omicron variant's moving mad, bro. Like, all this nonsense that Boris is coming out with in the UK, of course. Obviously, people elsewhere, you won't know, but you know, we're looking at lockdown 4. He's probably waiting until after the new year. Then we're going to lock down again. So, you know, enjoy your freedom while it lasts.
Man saying he's waiting until everyone to be infected, then they're going to go into lockdown.
I'm telling you, bro, it's crazy. It's crazy out there. But people, this isn't the Corona show. This is the Footie Chat. We are back again early. I did say we were coming back early this time due to the midweek fixtures that we've got coming up. But as usual, before we start, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share. We are here, as I say, all the time. And don't forget to join our social media pages as well. Links are in the description. To be honest, The Truth got back to me late, right? So I kind of didn't prepare the show how it was supposed to go. But we are going to start off. We might as well start off with what took place today. Obviously, people, yesterday for you, but today with the Champions League draw or the farce that they were calling.
Fraudulence.
Listen, I'm telling you, anyway, people, before we start that, sorry, I need to get something off my chest. Hold on, wait. Because you see the F1 show, I was looking forward to the review. I just wanted to jump on and say fuck Verstappen, bro. That's what I wanted to say.
You know what it is, yeah? Is that if Hamilton won, it would have been a good show to see that he's a GOAT and then a thing. But with the whole thing that happened, it just didn't feel right just to go on, man. Like, it was so messy at the end. The Protestant, and I trust me, I felt kind of down, but I credit to Verstappen, so I'm not gonna put into it.
I was cussing, bruv. Like, literally, I'm watching them go behind the safety car, and then all of a sudden I'm hearing, oh yes, final lap race. What? Hold on, Hamilton get a chance to change his tires. Man's running on softs, bruv. Like, I was fuming, but it is what it is. I don't understand F1 like that to know how this criminal activity took place. All I'm saying is...
They're making up rules as they go along, to be honest. It's not even like...
Did you see what my man said to Toto, bruv? Man was like, this is motor racing.
But yeah, next year, we'll go big on F1 because next year F1 should be live because
it's going to be live because
it's going to be nuts, brother. Lewis is going to be out wanting blood, bruv. Real talk. Like, I was fuming, bruv.
Yo, say man was crying, you know. Hey, listen, he's back. He's going to come out.
Listen, you know his dad had to give him the black man talk, innit? He was like, you're expecting you to come out angry, the angry black man on the camera. You can't do it. Show some decorum, didn't he? And then go and cuss bad word in the back. That's what you did, but shout out Lewis, bro.
Yeah,
shout out Lewis. But I mean, Verstappen, don't get me wrong, before the last 2 races, Verstappen, credit to him, he's raced well, but you're still a Batio, bro. But anyway, moving back to Footie Chat. Yes, the Champions League draw that took place, the farcical Champions League draw, it took place earlier today. The original draw was Benfica, Real Madrid, Villarreal, Man City, Atletico, Bayern, Salzburg, Liverpool, Inter, Ajax, Sporting Juve, Chelsea, Lille, and it was supposed to be PSG versus Man United. That was going to be the tie where United knocks PSG out the last 16.
And
Poch would get sacked, and then we take him in the summer. Yeah. That's what was supposed to happen. But then, due to a technical error involving Liverpool, Atletico, and Manchester United, in quote unquote,
wait,
they had to.
How was it a technical error though? Did they say how?
Basically, what they said is that when I'm paraphrasing, and I might not be 100% on this, when they did the draw for United, apparently they didn't put the ball in for Atletico or something like that. Like it didn't come up that Atletico should have been in the pot as well as all the other teams and blah, blah, blah. So that's why they had to do the redraw. They did the redraw. The technical error was amended. And now the fixtures are Salzburg, Bayern, Sporting Man City, Benfica, Ajax, Chelsea, Lille, Atletico, and Manchester United, Villarreal, Juventus, Inter, Liverpool, and PSG versus Real Madrid.
More tasty ties, though.
Yeah,
there is. I mean, PSG, Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Listen, Real Madrid, Vinicius and Benzema on smoke this year. That's going to be difficult for them.
They are, but at the end of the day, it's still Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi. They'll just win a game by themselves. So
yeah, but will Mbappe lie down, bro? Because you know he's going PSG. You know he's going Real Madrid in the summer.
I think he's going to play even better because he's going to be like, look, this is what you're going to get. Ramos returning back to Bernabeu as well.
He hasn't even played for PSG, has he?
He has. He played one game.
He's played a few games now.
Oh, he played a few games?
Yeah, he came back like 2-3 weeks ago.
Oh.
That tie right there, even though Real Madrid aren't the Real Madrid of old, I'm still looking forward to that tie.
Real Madrid are improving though. They're starting to get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think they look good in their league because their league isn't as competitive as it should be right now.
Yeah.
We'll see in the Champions League how they do. I got reservations over Ancelotti still.
He's saying he's too old now.
Yeah. He's not playing the modern football. Like he's still Ancelotti and he's still got that nous. But against the harder teams, I don't know if he's adept in handling the press or if he's adept in, playing this modern style of football. So we'll see. I haven't been too impressed, but as you said, Benzema and Vinicius have been standout performers. So let's see what they could do.
Also, shout out to Sevilla and Betis, the two Seville clubs going in.
Bro, listen. So I'm trying to shout at your Spanish team, bro.
I know,
but
they did so bad. They did so badly in the Champions League. We're gonna win the same cup we always win each year.
It's in Sevilla as well. It's in Seville as well. That's the biggest joke. The Europa
I know.
League. That's It's the finals in Seville, so it'll be ironic if they win the trophy. They always win in their backyard. Let's talk. All right, we're gonna get to United because we'll go into United and then go into the weekend and whatnot. But before that, fuck Chelsea game. That's just standard. Sporting Man City. Who cares?
Yeah.
Into Liverpool. Now I know Inter Milan aren't the team that they were last season. And obviously, but it's them between them and AC, Napoli, the top three in Serie A right now.
Atalanta as well, I think.
Yeah. What's it name? Liverpool did have Salzburg, but now they've got Inter, so it has become a little bit more difficult. What are we saying for that one?
Still Liverpool are slapping them. Still.
Really?
Yeah. You know what it is, yeah? I think if you watch Inter's football, Inter like to break because it's not the way Conte used to play. Conte used to play in the counter-attack, but you would have Lukaku and Martinez, two different players to like supplement them and have two different problems. But now, since Lukaku's left, I think
Dzeko's been banging though.
Huh?
Dzeko bangs goals though.
Oh, listen, I love Dzeko. Dzeko's a bad man. But
this guy's got a better record than Lukaku has.
Yeah, I agree. I prefer Dzeko to Lukaku. But the thing is, Inter Milan are not giving him the service as much as... Remember, Conte was playing to Lukaku's strengths. I don't think, as good as Dzeko is, and I think Dzeko's a more complete striker than Lukaku.
Yeah.
They're not playing to Dzeko's strengths completely. Dzeko's just scoring goals out of...
Him being sick,
Yeah. So, and I also think that there's still a little bit of counter-attacking elements within Inter, and I feel like if you're playing that against Liverpool, Liverpool will kill you with their counter-attack. Like you can't play against Liverpool.
I believe Inter, the one for me, Inter are just too slow.
Yeah, exactly.
I think as a team they're just too slow. They don't have
Too much old
pace
man,
about
bro.
them. Yeah.
I mean, you got all the Perisic, Sanchez, what we see.
Freaking hell, that guy's still there.
Yeah, he's still there.
He's still there. He's doing well for them actually this year.
Freaking hell. But look, no, Inter, I think for me, Inter this year are more dangerous than last year, to be honest. Because Conte could never, ever crack the Champions League. His record is woeful. His record in Europe is woeful. But I think their team compared to last season is a little bit better for me. Wait, where did
they won it last season?
Hakimi's that thing, innit?
Hakimi's
but they got Dumfries though.
Yeah, Dumfries.
They got Dumfries though. It's literally just a like for like.
Hakimi's technically better, but
Hakimi's better.
Hakimi's defensively better. Dumfries though, as an attacking force, man, that guy.
Going forward, like
that guy spends more time in the opposition box than his.
No, but Hakimi is very techie. Very techie.
I know he's techie.
But I like to see how Dumfries is gonna go, bruv. Cause he can't be trying to do that against Mane, bruv. Just running forward and forgetting about defending.
They play free at the back, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, with Skriniar, what's the other? The Bridge and
Ambrosini.
Yeah,
Wait, the Bridge. I think the Bridge was injured actually. I don't know if he's back yet. But I like the midfielder, man. They got Hakan. They got Brozovic. Brozovic is quite good. Barella.
They got, bruv. Inter got good players, bruv. They've got good players. That's why I said everyone's trying to say, oh yeah, Liverpool win. I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as everyone thinks. Don't be wrong.
Straightforward.
If Liverpool can get, like, even if it's only a 1-goal deficit and bring it back to Anfield, you expect them to overcome it. But I think people are expecting Liverpool to go to the San Siro and absolutely blitz Inter, and I don't think that's going to be the case at all.
No, they're not that team. They're not that team at all.
But
what sort of other fixture? Who does I was about to say Barcelona. Who does Bayern have? Salzburg.
Salzburg. So that's standard.
That's easy.
Standard. Shout out Juve, bruv. We got Villarreal. Villarreal, bruv. I'm happy with that.
You'll beat Villarreal.
I'd rather them than Sporting, to be honest.
Really?
Sporting got more legs. Legs.
Sporting are dangerous. And Consalves is a very good player.
Yeah, Sporting got more legs. So.
That's the player we should have bought instead of Bruno, but that's another.
But like with Villarreal, the way how what's it name, Emery plays, like I think we can be happy with that draw.
Because for Juve Emery plays a very Italian style of football, even though he's not Italian. And Juve will be used for that. Juve, you need a team that will with pace. That's the Italian teams. You need a team who plays the ball really quickly.
Villarreal's got Chukwueze, and what's that English youth that they got? The one that was causing problems for us.
He's not English. He's French. He's
the one that he played for Bournemouth.
Danjuma.
Danjuma. So we got to worry about those two. But
and Moreno as well.
I'm all right now. I'm confident we can get through, bro. We can get through, and then obviously, Atletico United. I mean,
I didn't want them.
Look, you know what it is, right? I think the truth was right when we were speaking off air. I think we're somewhat going based off reputation in it.
Yeah.
Like if we just look at Atletico for what they are right now, they're not the fourth. Even though I think if you had a different style of manager with the attacking talent that they've got, I think it goes into a different conversation.
That's what it is. I just think I'm not saying that what's his name? The manager, Simeone. I'm not saying that he's probably been there too long without changing his style. After a while, it just gets stale because they're never ever gonna. The reason why United, they're never ever gonna blow you out of the game. It's always gonna be a tight game, and you're always in it. It's not like facing Madrid where they can put you at the tie in the first leg or whatever. with Atletico, you're always in the game. They'll happily sit on a 1-0 for the whole game. So, and they're just not that team no more. They're a little bit more open defensive. Their Champions League results this season have been up and down, to say the least. As I said, for me, Liverpool, especially in the second game, Liverpool like blitzed them at
Yeah,
Anfield.
blitzed them. Yeah.
Like, that was over.
To be
the
fair, they
first
had
half.
quite a few injuries and suspensions that
Yeah,
game,
true.
but yeah.
And again, that's one thing that Atletico will give you as well. They'll give you ill discipline. Like you get it going the wrong way. You get the early goal. That's it for them. For me, that's it for them. If you get the first goal against Atletico, they struggle to play from behind. So I think it's a better tie than PSG personally. I think PSG would have taken you guys. Like I think they would have. They might have blitzed you
with
guys.
the attacking talent. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't see any way United are stopping Messi. They don't have those players to stop.
We've never been able to stop him. We've never been able to, apart from when Messi was a bit. Obviously, when the last time we won it, when you won the two legs in the semi-final, and that's when Messi was still a baby. But apart from that, no matter what even in what was it, a couple of years ago when we played Barcelona,
both finals he scored.
Both finals. A couple of years ago when we played them in, was it the last 16 or quarterfinal? Yeah, and he still and like that was a Barcelona. That was when the decline really started for them.
Yeah,
and we still couldn't stop him. So, I 100% agree with you there. With Atletico, I'm just like, it's that low block.
Yeah,
it's that breaking down the low block.
That's why I said I'd rather have PSG. And it's weird. I understand where you guys are coming from, but like I said, Man United can't break down low blocks. We struggle to. PSG, they'll go at you. And to be honest, if we're going to score, it's more likely we're going to get space against PSG than we are against, what's it called? Atletico Madrid.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, apart from Marquinhos, I don't really rate any of PSG's defenders, you know.
Ramos?
I'll be real.
Oh, no.
Ramos is
Hakimi's a bad man.
Hakimi?
Oh, I forgot about Hakimi. Sorry.
I swear they got that left back as well. What's his name?
Oh yeah, but he's a baby. He's a baby.
Nuno Mendes will be good. But not Nuno Mendes. He's good, but he won't be. Yeah. He's not at that level yet. But I think that Kimpembe you can get at. I like Marquinhos.
And their midfield without Verratti.
Yeah,
they struggle.
Yeah, exactly.
Without Verratti, they struggle.
Fair enough.
We saw that in the home leg against Man City. They struggled without Verratti. But anyway, we ain't got PSG. We've got Atletico. And look, I'm comfortable with it. We'll see what happens and where the teams are at in February during the first leg. I'm slightly more confident with Atletico than I would be PSG, even though I relish the challenge of PSG. But yeah, we'll see what happens with Atletico Madrid. It's gonna be an interesting game, a good tactical battle between the two managers as well, and we'll watch this space.
Mm-hmm. What I was gonna ask you, ask both of you guys, what do you think of like Atletico Madrid's attacking talent and with the manager? Because I'm looking at his talent and I'm thinking to myself, you've got such great players and you can't get a tune out of them. Who would be a better manager suited to someone like Atletico Madrid? Because I feel like someone like, for example, João Felix we're not getting the best out of João Felix.
That's it. Hey, I feel João Felix,
he made the wrong choice.
I swear he was a golden boy as well.
Yeah, he was supposed to be the next big thing.
Yeah.
He's a very, very good player. It's just that he's at the wrong
He made the wrong choice.
Yeah.
To go into Atletico, he made the wrong choice. I know obviously they won the league last season, but he has drowned at Atletico, bruv. Like he hasn't improved under Simeone. For Atletico team,
I think they need to get a modern manager. I like Simeone. Don't get me wrong. I really, really like him, but at a certain point in time, you have to start implement a different style of football or changing your football up. You can't keep playing the same. He's been there 7-8 years now.
Yeah,
13. Yeah, about 8 years. No, probably more than that. Yeah, he's been there for a long time now. There has to be some kind of. He's been playing the same way for that long. Like,
you know what the funniest thing is? I'm telling you, the manager that will suit them the most. And you're thinking, why is he talking about him? You know our manager Lopetegui. Lopetegui
Yeah.
plays attacking football,
Yeah.
and he knows all the style of play. He would get the best out of that team,
Yeah.
and he's in a way a modern day manager.
Yeah.
That's what Atletico Madrid need for them, because they've got Griezmann. Even though Suarez is out of it, they've got Suarez is
João Felix, Thomas Lamar,
Thomas Lamar.
Oh, fuck. I
Carrasco.
forgot about
Carrasco.
Lamar.
You got
Playing
Kondogbia.
PNL.
Kondogbia is a very good player.
Saul was on loan. Who's the other
Yeah.
one? Correa.
I'm surprised they got rid of Saul though.
No,
Yeah,
he hasn't
Correa,
been playing well.
Saul. I know he hasn't been. Was he not playing well for Atletico?
No, he wasn't. And
And he's missing at Chelsea.
You know what's about Atletico? What happened to their central defense? Because I know
they're still there.
Jimenez and what's the other guy's name? Godin.
Savic is there.
No, Godin's at Inter.
Yeah, he went into it.
Yeah.
Wait, Savic.
Yeah,
They
Savic
must
is
be
there.
injured. I haven't seen them in ages because it was. I think against Madrid, I saw Kondogbia playing and Felipe in the middle of the centre back. So I was like,
Yeah, Kondogbia is. I like Kondogbia a lot as well, but he shouldn't really be playing centre back. But I think they've got injuries in the centre back as well.
Yeah, they must have bad injuries there.
Nah, they do. But as I said, like we'll find out in February.
Yeah.
If they get all their players back, it changes the dynamic of that team completely. And we know what Simeone's like, bro. He loves that being the underdog.
Yeah.
It's a perfect game for him to come back, come in and just be like, we're back now. We're back.
Yeah.
This is our time. But yes, moving on. That's Champions League draw done. Over to the truth.
United, yeah. I stand by what I said a few weeks ago when what's his name, Ranić came in, and I just started thinking about this United squad, and I know it's only been 3 games, but what I'm saying still remains true. As good as this United team is individual talent, I think as a team it is so imbalanced that Ranić's got such a huge task on his hand that I don't think that he could solve in these 6 months. What I mean by that is that you've got a goalkeeper who is an amazing shot stopper, but not got good distribution. So playing at the back is a problem. You've got 4 centre backs. One is injury prone. One is good but rash. One is mediocre in Lindelof. And you got the highly overrated Maguire that just leaves you in issues. At right back, you got a right back that can go forward, that can defend at a high level, but can't go forward to save his life.
I don't even think he can defend that well, if I'm being honest.
Who? Bissaka?
One-on-one, he is good.
One-on-one,
his
positional offense is awful.
It's provisional. But anyway, let's continue.
Yeah, you got Delo, he's doing okay. I'll give him that. He's doing okay right now. He might fit into the system better than Bissaka. At left back, you got Shaw, who's just, what to say. He's had a horrible season. Tellez, I like going forward. I think he leaves you a lot of desire at the back.
Mm-hmm.
Your midfield, McTominay, average. Matic, legs. Fred, box to box. I've got nothing wrong with Fred being box to box. But on the ball, he's inconsistent. You never know what you're going to get from him.
Mm-hmm.
Pogba injured. Up front, Rashford, at the moment, he's Trashford. Cristiano, we all know the problem with Cristiano. He'll score you goals, but for the team, he doesn't affect it. Bruno, again, he'll give you stuff at the other end of the pitch, but again, on a team whole, it just doesn't work right now. Sancho's finding his feet. So a lot of great players, but the balance is just not there to make a good team. Like I just feel that Ranić doesn't have the time to fix all these issues unless he has a great January transfer window, which I don't know if he's going to have because, as I said, you guys got good individuals. The game on Saturday, Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
Lucky to come out with that with the win.
Agreed.
Very lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Very lucky. Norwich went for it. And man in the match was De Gea. Tipped the shot onto the crossbar, tipped it on over the Pookie had a shot that was going top bins.
Header,
so,
black header. It was ridiculous.
So tell me, what were the issues that you saw in that game? Is it just a case of Ole's strategies and Ole's team still there? or is Rangnick still trying to find a way to play with this team? Both of you.
A bit of both, I think. You can still see that Rangnick. I don't think Rangnick has had the proper time.
Yeah.
To actually see what he wants in a team, so he's just gone with the status quo at this moment in time. But I think from that team, he will know that you can't play that front three again because there is no ball retention. Each of them is shoot first, no link up play. Defensively, Man United were better than I've seen them before. I'd say betterish. Like I said,
I think they're better when they score the goal. After you scored the goal, I just felt you guys were gonna hold out. Defensively though, why you guys don't have the balance now in terms of attacking and defending?
No, we don't. I think that, as you said, Tellez, I don't think Tellez defended quite well actually that day, to be honest. I thought, who's the guy on the wing was getting at him?
Oh, I forgot his name.
Some Pachacho or something like that.
Pachacho, yeah. And I thought that he was causing problems as well.
Yeah.
And you know what? I hate to say it, but even though he's terrible.
Yeah.
Maguire was probably one of our best defenders that day. and it hurts and it kills me to say it because I still think he's crap.
Yeah.
He's rubbish. And that's saying something. But to be honest, I don't think, as you say, I think there's a lot of imbalance. I think that we're missing someone who can control the ball, pass it in the midfield.
Yeah. Pogba.
Really Pogba back. Yeah. And that's why I am with Man United. I think there's still Ollie's damage that's still there. It's just they're lingering. And I don't think Rangnick has had time to properly analyze what he wants. But we know he doesn't rate Shaw because he's taken Shaw straight out of the team. He didn't say it.
He didn't rate Shaw. I don't know if you guys saw that when he was talking about Shaw before he even came to the club. He's like, I need another left back. He's like, I'm not sure. I'm not really convinced on Shaw. So I know he's not Shaw's biggest fan.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I agree with him. But unfortunately, like I said, and I agree with you, our team is really, really imbalanced right now.
Yeah.
And this is what the reason why I defend Pogba so much is because you can see when he's on the pitch, when Martial's on the pitch, those are like passing, like link up players. Yes, you can have runners off the ball. That's very important, which the other guys are. They want to get goals and scoring, but you need people to control and link up the play. Who's going to pass the ball? And that's my issue with Rangnick. I did not like the team he picked in the sense that there was nobody doing that incisive ball or pass. If you're gonna play someone like Fred, play someone like Donny van der Beek, someone next to him, at least, because you know that one person starts fires, is very progressive with the ball with Fred, and one person can control the play, pass 1-2s like Donny.
Yeah. TJ, do you think that you could play Fred and Donny?
Of course you can.
Fred and Donny at center of the park.
Oh no, not just the two of them. No, they can't. It would never work. Him just playing Fred and Donny as the two in midfield. Yeah. It would lead. I mean, it doesn't make a difference because we're open regardless of whichever two you play in the midfield. But I just think that would just be way too open to play the two of them in midfield. Look, like Saturday was a shit show.
Yeah.
It was an absolute shit show. From the kickoff, it looked like I thought I was watching Ollie in that game. That's how I felt. It looked like Norwich knew what they were going to do. They got the ball wide, attacked our fullbacks, got the ball into midfield, attacked the space, and put crosses into the box.
Yeah.
For us, the players just looked like they didn't have a clue what was going on. They have a clue.
In fairness, it was a new formation that you guys were playing though.
Yeah. Obviously, the 4-2. It's gonna take time. But I had a couple issues. My first issue was they were doing what they did against Chelsea with the pointless press for the first 10 minutes. There was a pointless press for the first 10 minutes, and then they dropped off and went back to the Ollie way of playing.
Yeah.
My second thing is, and I think Ragnick's going to have to learn this very quickly.
Yeah.
In this league, you can't play two in midfield. You cannot, because Norwich were overrunning us. Absolutely overrunning us. And he's going to have to learn that it doesn't work. I mean, he's had his two students come over in Tuchel and Klopp, and they realized quickly that playing two in midfield doesn't work. Obviously, we've seen Tuchel do it for the majority because they play a 3-4-3. But when he played Man City, he went to a 3 in midfield. I think when he played Liverpool, he went to a 3 in midfield. He knows that you'll get overrun if you try and do that. There was, ST said it, there was no ball retention. We kept giving the ball away. You cannot play those 3 in one team. You can't. No, I leave Jaden out because Jaden can play. Those 3 cannot play together, because you see with Jaden, the one thing that I say with Jaden is he's a pass-first footballer, right? So you can afford to try and play the 1-2s. Those 3 are useless when it comes to ball retention. Useless when it comes to build-up play. Absolutely useless in any shape or form of football apart from shooting. Bruno, again. Look, it used the running joke was before, and everyone's, oh yeah, you're a Bruno hater. Go fuck yourselves, right? Listen, we've seen it was Bruno can't do it in the big games. Man can't do it in any game right now. And it was the whole thing that I said. This is the reason why the Portugal manager realized you can't play Bruno with Ronaldo. It doesn't friggin' work. Everyone's like, oh, Bruno's got the most assists. Shut up. Who were we playing? Bruv? Who? Nobody. Absolutely nobody. His goals, the penalties dried up. And any penalties we do get, Ronaldo scores. So he's not doing it. He contributes nothing to the team. Absolutely nothing. Rashford, yes, I'm going to give him a little bit more time because he's just come back from injury. But, bro, it's like watching a dog chase his tail when I watch this guy play football. I said it to my missus, bro. Watching Rashford play football is more stress than me going to work, bro, because it's so bad. It's so bad. And again, last season, he was another one. Numbers were covering up paper over in the cracks. Now he ain't got the numbers no more. You're seeing how average this guy is. And he looks like he's lost half a yard as well. So he's even more useless than what he was last year. And then you alluded to it as well. Cristiano, yes, he scored a penalty. Apart from that, he was useless. Him playing in the 2, everyone's saying he's a partner. No, and you want to know why? Because it gives him freedom to drop into the midfield and try and do link up. He can't link up, bruv. He can't even link gal, bruv. Like, don't do it. Stay in the penalty area where you're supposed to be, right? Because when you do that, that's when you affect the game. You drop him deep, trying to play the passes, it doesn't friggin' work, right?
I swear,
and those
every time he tried to do a skill, bro,
mate,
he just lost the ball.
Mate, it's awful. And I single out those 3 because it's a thing where it cannot happen again. All the other positions, then players can play, and if you play the right system, you'll get the best out of them. But those 3 cannot play together. But what I will say is this in terms of the game and Ragnick, my key things are those 3 can't play together. You need to play 3 in midfield. You have to. Because you have to. Like, I watched that game and I'm like, bro, this is Norwich. This isn't, and we've got, bro, listen, obviously we saw on the news earlier that obviously because of the corona outbreak, it looks like we're not playing Brentford. If we were going to go to Brentford and play like that, bro, Brentford are walking out that stadium winning 4-0. 4-0 if we played like that against Brentford. Like, that cannot run. And yes, he needs time, but he also needs to realize that you can't rely on these players in the system that you want to play. It's just not going to work.
And I know it's hindsight, but for me, too much damage has been done to this United team over the past 5.5 years under Ole, under Mourinho. And I know people say Ole has left the team better than when he found it. He's brought in individuals. But for me, if I'm looking at that team right now, as I said, I just do not like the balance of that team. I think there's too many weaknesses that you can't get rid of. As you said, you can't play Rashford. For me, you scrap the whole entire team. You have to go back to basics and go 4-5-1 or 4-3-3. Obviously, 4-3-3.
I agree.
Going forward, 4-5-1 without the ball, and try see who fits in where. Have your wingers, have your Sancho, whoever on the left. Have Ronaldo up front on his own and play. Just try to get something going in terms of team cohesion, because there's no cohesion in your team.
No,
Like,
nothing.
You know what I'm saying about Arsenal?
Yeah.
Let me tell you an example. The Liverpool goal against Wolves. This is what cohesion and understanding what your player does. Van Dijk, the Liverpool game against Wolves, the last minute goal. It wasn't a lucky goal. Liverpool weren't lucky. That goal comes from chemistry. Van Dijk plays that ball 60 yards cross field. Salah knows that ball's gonna come. Salah's not waiting for the pass. He's on his bike because he knows that if I make this run, my defender or whoever is gonna see the run and play that ball because they know I'm Salah. Salah's first touch, boom, into the space behind him. Origi isn't waiting. Origi doesn't even play, but Origi isn't trying to run back post and come back around. He knows that ball's gonna come to him regardless. So he's getting in the space, getting ready. This is what cohesion is. Man City, cohesion. Our teams don't have that cohesion. We're just waiting for things to happen.
This is it.
Sancho will get on the ball. Fernandes, Rashford, Ronaldo, they don't know what to do at all. They don't know what to do. They're guessing. They're guessing and they don't know what to do. And this is the issue. And this is what I feel. Rangnick coming in at this stage in time, and hindsight just helped me see that now. It's difficult because the games are coming thick and fast. It's hardly time to work on cohesion.
It's true. And the thing is that when I look at it, and everyone was like, oh yeah, well, we tried 4-3-3 under Mourinho and Ole and it didn't work. Look, when you play the right players, you'll get there. I said it many a time. Obviously, De Gea and goal, Dalot right back, Telles left back. You probably go, if they're all fit, you probably go Varane and Linda, purely because people will have an issue with Bailly and how rash he is. Me personally, I play Bailly and Varane, but I don't mind Varane and Linda. In the midfield, I go in the midfield.
Fred.
I go Fred. I go Pogba. I go Donny. I go those three in my midfield in most games. Obviously, the big games, we change that because that gives me ball retention. It gives me ball retention and understanding. And then the front three, you go Jaden, you go...
The left is the issue. Martial.
Well, Tony looks like he's on his way out right now, and that's pissed me off. Me personally, my front three, I thought about Tony because Tony looks like he's on his way out. But I go Tony, Greenwood, and Sancho. Yeah. Because that gives me everything that I need in terms of ball retention, in terms of link-up play, in terms of playing the 1-2s. Probably the only thing it doesn't give me, and only one player gives me that, is Rashford with the running in behind. But that can come off the bench.
And I would say even with Rashford plays very well with Martial. They seem to get along.
Yeah, they get on. So that front three can rotate. That for me is the best team in terms of you can play the press. You can play and ball retention. Bro, I want to dominate the football. I want to dominate the football. Everyone talks about Liverpool high press, heavy rock and roll football, which is true. But Bridging, they're still having 60-65% possession. And so it's not just all rock and roll.
And you know what I mean? So much now. Like even Klopp used to be like 30 and 40 and 45% possession and stuff like that. Yeah. Even Klopp has learned, if you watch his teams now, them dominating possession as well as doing that.
There's no point of letting a team, for me, Norwich let me check the stats. Norwich having 47% possession is
ridiculous.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
That shouldn't happen.
That
shouldn't
should
happen.
never happen.
That's
Home or away.
That's about 20% too much.
City and Liverpool don't go away to Norwich and let them have that much possession.
Yeah, there's
don't.
no need. They're not good enough on the board to have that much possession.
And this
not good enough.
And this is my point. So that the team that I just named gives me everything that I need, right? And then you can bring the Rashfords off to stretch the game. You can bring on Bruno if you have to go for it. You can bring on CR7. Do you know what I mean? Like in terms thinking long term and thinking team cohesion. But unfortunately for Ralf, there's two things, because one of the things that irritates me more than anything else, and this is how I know Ralf is short term, he's still got McKenna and Phelan in his coaching staff, and they shouldn't be anywhere near this football club right now. McKenna should be sacked. Phelan should go back to Australia, and that's one of my concerns as well, is that these two are still having an influence on this team, and I don't like it.
In fairness, no, I think in fairness, I think it's smart, because remember what Moyes did in terms of getting rid of the whole
no,
club.
but that was an old guard. That was a dynasty right there. These guys are bums. They're bums.
Ralf hasn't done England before. This is totally new for him. He still needs those two just to tell him what gone.
Nah, I'm all right. Nah, use Lee Grant. Use Lee Grant. He's on the bench. Use him, bruv. Like, nah. McKenna's been under two failing managers. Yeah. Two failing managers, yeah. Phelan, bruv. Why is he there? Man's still collecting pension. He's still collecting pension, bruv. Why? Why is he still here? And this is my issue. Because these two will get in Ralph's ear and be like, no, you can't strip Harry Maguire of the captaincy, or no, you need to play Cristiano, or no, you can't drop Bruno, like all these things. Whereas Ralf should just be like, bruv, fuck this, bruv. Like go renegade, do what you want to do, because my whole thing is that if you're gonna change the culture at this football club, you need to start from the team. You got control of the team now. Remember, in the summer, you're then going up to board level. So implement what you can in terms of the team now. So when you go up to board level, you can be like, all right, cool. This is what I've left down there. This is what we need to do to get back to where we need to get to. Like, we're not going to do that. We're going to see more performances like the one that we saw against Norwich, and that's scary. And because I know, like, Cooking with Rashford chat shit and say, oh yeah, you should have been backing him. I thought you were backing the manager. I back Ralf 100%. But I'm not going to be fake. I'm still going to criticize things when things go wrong. I've always been that way, bro. Even under Fergie, I used to cuss. Like, ask the truth, ask ST. I used to cuss Fergie. I've always been that way. I'll back my manager if I see. I'll back him if I see if I see something wrong, and I'll praise him if I see something right. I'm not going to sit here and be blind, bro. That's one thing I don't do.
I still will never forget, we were both talking, this is years ago, and I remember when Barcelona were playing Man United in the Champions League final after, and we lost, and we were talking, and we're like, why did Fergie go gung-ho? Like, we were questioning him. So if we're questioning a man like that, Ralf hasn't done anything for us yet. Like, as much as I like Ralf, like, we're not those gas fans, which obviously I know I joke and say, Rolls Royce, Ranić and all that stuff like that. But we know that there are things that, especially in that Norwich game, I didn't like at all. Yeah. And it's always good to point it out and be real.
Yeah. I believe that. Me personally, I just believe that he's got a bigger job on his hands than even any of us thought. And as I said, for me, the balance of that United team is what's gonna stop Ranić from achieving his short-term goals.
No, 100. I think you're right. I think he can turn it around. I think he can change it. It's going to take time, but Ranić needs to be brave in his decisions and not be afraid to upset people. He has to. And I'm being real, brother. I don't know when United are going to play again, because obviously the whole COVID situation. But if I see those three on the pitch again, I'm not going to be frigging happy. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that from now. Nah, no chance, bruv. No chance. But we're going to move on. Truth, we won't be talking about Arsenal. We'll leave that on the back burner because they won. Yeah. And the other team I wanted to talk about, was Liverpool. We saw that, obviously, on the weekend again, they came out with the 1-0. against West Ham. It was West Ham. No, not West Ham. Was it
Aston
West
Villa.
Ham? No,
Wolves,
Aston
Villa.
Villa. Aston Villa.
Aston Villa,
It's
sorry,
claret
Aston
and blue, bro. This is why I get confused.
Aston Villa, sorry.
Second in the league, point behind City, point ahead of Chelsea. Only lost once this season. Salah's top goal scorer and top assists. Clean sheets, scored the most goals in the league. Truth, I'm going to ask you this question because I remember at the beginning of the season, you said Liverpool aren't going to do nothing. Since then, are you impressed with what you've seen so far in Liverpool, and have they changed your mind in terms of the league and the Champions League?
I tell you what, they have been impressive in terms of the way they've gone about their business. For me, the Champions League has been more impressive because I think they've, dominating that group. It's not, when we first said it, everyone said it's not an easy group. AC Milan, Atletico, and
Porto.
Yeah, come on.
That's a serious group.
That's not an easy group. And they won every single game. That is impressive. And, they're still going guns in the league. Has it changed my mind? Ask me in a month's time.
Well, after the Africa Cup of Nations, yeah?
Yeah, if it even goes ahead. But if it goes ahead and they lose, I remember Matip's not going, but Keita.
Oh, is Matt, what is he retired from Cameroon?
Yeah, he retired from Cameroon, innit?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because he's been injured a lot, so he wants to prolong his career. So
yeah. So if they're able to still cope without, Salah, Mane, and Keita, then by all means they've fully impressed me. But that African Cup of Nations, I think it's 4 games they might miss.
It's gonna kill them,
What, league games, you mean?
Yeah, league games. I think it's 3 league games.
Depends on how far they get in the tournament, and obviously the whole Corona situation and quarantine.
No one knows.
This is it. It's all up in the air in terms of what goes on with that. But look, with Liverpool, I will say this, right? And Klopp, it just seems like no matter what, they just don't give up. Like we saw the late goal for Origi. What game was that? Wolves. We saw it in the Champions League as well. Even though it was a dead rubber. Obviously getting the penalty against Aston Villa. That mentality doesn't just come from like not having the. That mentality doesn't come from not having the cojones, bruv. Because everyone can say, right, they've gone and they scored X amount of goals, so of course they're gonna. You have to have that grit and determination and that know-how of winning the league and winning the Champions League. But ST, for you, right? If Liverpool are only 2 to 3 points behind after the Cup of Nations return, would you make them favourites for the league?
You know what? I didn't have them as favourites. I'm going to.
No one did.
No, you know what it is? You won't believe who I had favourites was Chelsea.
So did I.
Once you had Chelsea's favourite.
Yeah, I had Chelsea, and I'm still gonna stick with it.
Really?
For the simple fact, For the simple fact is, I really, really rate Tuchel as a manager. I think he's got the right balance between attack and defense. If I'm being honest. Personally,
go on. Yeah, go on.
I don't know. I just feel like Chelsea. Obviously,
even recently.
You know what it is? There was always time. Like Tuchel's had such good moments for Chelsea. There was always going to be a time where there'd be a little bit of a different one.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
Yeah,
but I think that African Nations Cup is going to affect them because Salah and Mane are very big players.
Yeah.
And like, fair enough, well done to Origi for what he's doing and everything like that. But you can't replace those two. The team that they have, like their runs off the ball, Salah's quality, Mane's their finishing ability and stuff like that. And the thing is, both of their sides are some of the favourites in terms of
Senegal and Egypt.
Yeah. Especially
that Senegal team is stacked.
I know.
Reminds me of
So-
Ivory Coast them years ago, bro.
I want us to be the first African team to win the thing, you know. Did Senegal win the beach football? I know it's random, but the beach
They were
football World Cup.
close. They went to the semi-finals.
Yeah, oh, okay.
It was
I love that
unlucky.
team.
Very techy team.
Yeah.
So ST, answer the question, bro. If Liverpool are 3
He
points
said-
behind
No,
after
no.
the Africa, no.
I still
Interesting.
don't think they're favorites because I still think
I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I think
I think if they're 3 points behind, when Salah and Mane, only 3 points behind when Salah and Mane come back.
Yeah.
I wouldn't actually. I wouldn't change my mind, but I'd be more open to Liverpool.
I'm changing my mind.
I'm still. I'm more skeptical about Chelsea right now, and it's only because I'm starting to see little things. But I don't think it's a Tuchel problem. I just think I think we said it on the last one. I think they just heavily miss Kante and Kovacic.
Yeah.
I think they get those two back. I think they'll be there or thereabouts.
Yeah.
But I think without those two, you're starting to see it's a little bit more open in the midfield. And defensively, I've seen cracks. Defensively, I've seen cracks. I mean, don't get me wrong, they've been excellent. I think the rejuvenation of Rudiger and Thiago Silva, honestly, Thiago Silva's lucky he plays in the 3 because if he was playing on the 2, honestly, the way how Chelsea fans talk about him, I'm just like, no, he's really not that guy. And obviously they rotate with Aspie and Chalobah and all the rest of it. But I think that you can see that defensively they can be got at a little bit more. And also what we saw, I'll let you speak. I think also what we saw with United is that they struggle to break down a low block as well.
Yeah. So it's the issue with the 5 at the back. It's always got limitations. It's for me. I've always said 5-3 at the back. It's not a formation for going throughout a whole season. It's a formation to have in your pocket to pull out for a surprise. Once teams get used to it, as you said, Chelsea struggle with breaking that low block, especially when you got strikers like Werner, and Lukaku has not hit the ground running that I thought here. I know TJ's happy to hear that. I know TJ and Rash are happy to hear that, but Lukaku hasn't hit the ground running as much as I thought he would have. But I think that's more down to the way Chelsea play. As I said, it's not Lukaku's fault. The defenders are their main goal scorers and main goal contributors. It's ridiculous when you think about their goals and assist stats for their defenders. There's a underlying problem that Tuchel's gonna have to try work out before it gets too late. And it might be fixed with just Kovacic and Kante returning, but I think it's more than that. I think it's a lot more than that. So, but yeah, now I'm changing to Liverpool. If Liverpool are thereabouts come when Salah, I think they're too relentless. I love their relentless style of football. So I know it's headless chicken running, but it is relentless. So I give them that.
And quickly before we go into the predictions, City. What are we saying for City? Obviously, it's a 3-horse race right now. They're on top. I think we're still holding on to the fact that they don't have a striker, but they still keep proving us wrong.
It's scary. City are the ones that worry.
It's nuts, bro. It's nuts. Like, can we really not have City as favourites, even though they're the defending champions, with the way how they're playing? I know. Me personally, I'm still holding on to the fact that they don't have a centre forward.
Yeah.
But Pep, bro, he just keeps doing it. It's crazy. It is crazy. What you saying?
I'll let ST go first. Go ST.
You know what it is with City, yeah? They can just go on this out of the blue, 15 wins straight like that for no reason.
Yeah.
That's the issue. You know what it is? It's more in hope. It's more in hope that I don't want them to do it. But also, you need to forget as well, Mahrez is going to go to the African Nations Cup as well. That might cause them problems.
Why do you say that?
Because as much as City are doing well with him, I think that Mahrez brings something different to their team, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think without that, Mahrez will be a big miss. Even though they've got like great players, it's hard. Like I'm just hoping that it's more in hope.
Okay, I'll tell you my thing with City. I think if it's close at the end of the season and City are still in the Champions League, they're not winning the Premier League. City love to run away with it so they can relax and chop and change. If it is tight, I guarantee you there's no way they're winning it because they want that Champions League more than life itself. And they want, they don't want to have the opportunity to chop and change. And, at the end of the season, you have to stick with your team. You can't chop and change as much. You stick with your team and then you go for it, wherever competition you want to go through. If it's tight, I just don't see City winning it. I just don't. I think that's where they're going to come unstuck.
Hey, right, City off at your peril, man. Like, bro, like Pep knows how to get the job done. But I hear you, and I think it's going to come down to not having a centre. I still think it's going to come down to not having a centre forward. At the same time, I'm just like, bro, if anyone can do it, it's Pep Guardiola. Let's be honest. But let's get into the Prem predictions. Double header, bro. Double header. There's no
Who won
chat.
last week?
I did.
Oh, is it? Congratulations.
Yes, TJ did, unfortunately.
The champ is here. You know, bro, I can't believe, you know what, because I was trying to work it out and I was like, hold on a minute. Did I win? Then I went through it and I was like, yeah, because I said everyone that I called to win won, not perfect results.
Basically.
But whereas you lot were calling draws for Arsenal and Leicester.
No, basically, TJ was the only one that got 6 out of 6, but no one got any perfect results, so he just won it.
Fair enough. Well done,
so, TJ's on fire. So my issue is that I hate Arteta so much. He's starting to affect. He's starting to affect my. He's starting, and this is a problem that TJ had in it because he kept on calling some dumb scores for United. So I'm not gonna get caught up in that because it's starting to get tight. TJ's only one behind now. I had like a 4 games ahead of him. Like it's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's starting to get too tight. I don't like squeaky bum time.
You're moving like Kevin Keegan, bro.
I'm like City. I like to be ahead. I like to be well ahead.
Man, like Gerard, we don't let this slip.
Oh man. So TJ 5, KA on 3, ST on 1, me on 6. Okay, let's get done for this week. First game is, even if it goes ahead, Brentford versus United. If it goes ahead.
I don't think it's going to go ahead.
Have they said anything recently?
Nah. All it says is that United were talking to the Premier League. Hold on, let me just check quickly. All it says is that United were talking to the Premier League in it and let them know. But let's just have a look. Premier League. What? The Premier League records highest weekly COVID cases.
That's mad.
It just still says it's in doubt.
That's mad. We'll still do it.
I don't think they'll play, but if they
we'll do it and just do another one as a buffer just in case.
Yeah. United at home or Brentford? Oh no, it's Brentford at home.
Brentford at home.
Yeah, Brentford versus United. I'm gonna go 1-0 United. Yeah, 1-0 United.
2-1 United. It's gonna be tight. Yeah,
it's gonna be tight. That's what I could think of.
Either way.
Yeah. DJ?
2-2.
What?
No, that's a sensible score. That's not even safe. That's not even cap.
Too many goals. That's too many goals from teams that don't score that many goals.
2-2 for me.
Fair enough. I think that's too many goals. I don't think it's going to be that high scoring. Wait, you really think that United are going to draw that game?
Yeah.
It's possible.
Brentford away is not easy.
Yeah, Brentford is
like
tough.
Chelsea caught life. Liverpool drew 3-3. You lot lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Next one is Man City versus Leeds. TJ.
Oh no.
3-1 City.
Yeah. Sounds about fair. ST?
4-0 City.
4-0.
Yeah, man. Leeds are still very open, man.
What do they play on the weekend, Leeds?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
played
they
Chelsea.
Chelsea game 3-2 loss.
3-2, innit?
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm going 2-1 Man City. I want to do an upset. There's I would predict one upset somewhere. That's the one thing that we haven't done yet. No one's predicted an upset.
Yeah, because we haven't seen it yet.
Not as in like, like predicting an upset, like big game. No one's predicted.
You know me, I go with the
I mean,
man.
a couple of times I've done it. They just haven't worked out.
Yeah, I go with the man.
That one.
I'm not
that
counting
one-
your Man United ones where you just when you just saying the other team's gonna win under Ole. I'm not counting. Oh man. Arsenal, West Ham, big game, huge game. Are we at home? We're at
Yeah.
home. Arsenal, West Ham. ST.
2-1 West Ham. I'm not even trying to banter.
No, I'm trying to think. Just help me think. I'm gonna go. I can't predict this one. I'll go 1-1. No, I just don't see us winning. Antonio. Man, Antonio hasn't scored in like how many games?
Yeah, he
He's gonna
hasn't
score
scored in
against
like
us.
100 games, bro.
He's gonna score against us. I'm saying 2-2. DJ.
1-1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna go 1-1.
Nobody thinks Arsenal will win.
No. Nah. Leicester. Is that game going ahead?
Yeah, nothing's been said. I think that one's going ahead.
Leicester Tottenham. Leicester. That's a good one. Leicester Tottenham.
Yeah, it's a good match.
I'll go with this one. Leicester Tottenham. Leicester Tottenham. I think they missed 2 games. They're more or less fresh, but let's go 2-2 again.
Mm-hmm.
Can't predict it. ST.
Yeah, I was gonna go for 2-2, but I'll say 1-1 then, because I don't think there's nothing between them really.
Yeah, nothing with you at the moment. TJ.
2-1 Tottenham.
I know he's going to go for a Tottenham win. Leicester at home, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Fair enough. Chelsea, Everton.
Oh, Chelsea. Listen.
That's an easy one. TJ.
2-0 Chelsea.
You know that's my scoreline for Chelsea.
That was my scoreline for Chelsea as well.
Actually, you know what? I'm going for a surprise in this one. ST.
I have to, for once, I'm going to agree with TJ. I never usually do it, but 2-0. Actually, that's what literally came in my head.
ST, man, you're supposed to help me. You're supposed to go for unpredictable. Now I need to play it safe because I want the win.
Bro, Sackable Benitez, yeah? Listen, I can't trust that guy, bro.
And I'm going 3-0 Chelsea.
Bro, I can't trust Benitez, bro. I'm still vexed that Everton even scored in that match. You know, I'm telling you, that was his day. That was his time gone.
Last one, Liverpool, Newcastle.
Oh, play.
this could be a hammering. ST.
I'd say, you know what? I think for 3-0.
3-0.
I'm being conservative there as well, to be honest.
Yeah. PJ.
$4-0.
Yeah.
I was one of the biggest goals you pick. I'm picking, 4-0. I'm gonna go 3-1.
Fair enough.
I say Liverpool go all out, but they concede a goal.
What's the maximum scores? Yeah.
My guy. Let's do as a buffer for the Brentford United one. Relegation 3-pointer. Burnley, Watford.
Oh.
Yeah, nice little relegation game there.
I
Burnley.
think.
Watford.
Oh. 1-0 Burnley. Even though Dennis has been scoring for Watford, I feel like Burnley at home, right?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Burnley are very strong at home. So
1-0.
Yeah.
Fair enough. DJ.
2-1 Burnley.
Oof, you guys got confident. You guys got real confident. I'm going for Watford.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Dennis, right?
but they're
And
so
that
bad defensively.
And that Chuko Fernandez, guys, is very good.
Yeah. But Cornet is good for Burnley as well.
Yeah.
And he said they're strong at home.
The only icy free man there, yeah. If this was
Oh.
why is he there?
Oh man, we know Sean that he fought against that
Brexit
signing,
Brexit FC, bro.
I got two. I don't know to go. 1-0, 2-1 Watford. 2-1 Watford.
Fair enough.
They need to win. 2-1 Watford. And that's it.
Yeah, we need to do the weekend.
Yeah, let's do the weekend. Yeah, we got the weekend.
Are we not doing? Oh, we're not doing a Thursday show,
No,
are we?
because Thursday, remember, Liverpool and Chelsea are both playing on Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only issue is that I don't want to do weekend because who knows what COVID is going to bring up? Like, it's 42 cases now.
I hear you.
If Man United...
You're right, but we
Man saying there's going to be no fixtures.
You're like predicting for nothing.
We do a Thursday show just because Arsenal would have played on Wednesday. Well, unless you're not here on Thursday.
No, I'm here.
I'm not here on Thursdays.
Okay. Yeah, just post your results.
Have you still got 5-a-side this Thursday, bro?
Yeah, but this is the last week from the 22nd till the January. That's when we're off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'll be free for all of them ones.
Yeah, just post your results because honestly, I couldn't tell you what's going to happen with COVID. Like,
I hear where you're coming from, though. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. No worries.
Because if the United Brentford game goes ahead, and then there's backlash, there's backthing from that. People are just going to be spreading COVID about, like.
Man. All right, cool. No worries. We'll see people. You're getting a double dose to Footie Chat this week. But that is it from us. Let us know what you think in the comments. Let us know what you think about the Champions League draw and then the redraw.
Listen, you know what Tooth did? I don't. Tooth got on the phone. Abramovich said, "Yeah, listen." He just said, "Listen, I need that top up."
I know he's like, don't change a damn thing. He said, "Don't change a damn."
This is it, bro. Like, Two's been on the phone too much, bro. Man made Latifi crash the car on purpose as well, bro. Like, you need to come off the phone now, bro. I told him he's on sabbatical right now. Yeah, but yeah, let us know what you think about the Champions League draw. Let us know the PSG, Real Madrid, into Liverpool, Atletico United. Let us know what you think about United and Ragnick. Does he need to change what he's trying to do? Does he need to drop the three musketeers? Let us know what you think about the top three race: City, Liverpool, Chelsea. Liverpool are still there after the Cup of Nations. Do they become your favourites? We all want to hear from you, and obviously your Prem predictions as well, as ST's disappeared. So
I'm back. Sorry about that.
We want to hear from you people, and as usual, before we go, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button, share. As I say every time, we are here, and don't forget to join our social media pages as well. Links are in the description. I want to say thank you very much to my guys, The Truth and ST. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Pleasure, man.
People coming up, I will be back with Tooth for Fight Talk, the UFC 260. Listen.
Yeah, that's going to be a mad one.
We're going to be back for that. We've got to do boxing talk as well. We're going to try and get some boxing.
There's been a lot of boxing happening.
Exactly. Obviously, Footie Chat's going to be back towards the end of the week. NBA talk will happen. We're going to organize.
I think you just need to stop saying NBA talk.
No. We'll do NBA.
Listen. When we say it, the more we say it, the anticipation builds. It's in the atmosphere. People are waiting. They're clamoring for it, bro. Listen, it will be coming. And obviously, people, next week, there will be the Christmas show and all the rest of it and blah, blah, blah.
What day is that, by the way?
It'll be next week, Wednesday.
Okay, Wednesday, I'm good.
Next
I'm
week.
out, yeah.
Yeah. Next week, Wednesday, we're going to try and get all the man them on for the
Yeah.
Christmas show. It will be a Footie Chat one. And then after that, people, as towards the new year, we'll get all the man them on for the review of everything, all the sports that we've covered over the year and all the best bits and the rest of it like that. And all that good stuff. People, as I say, stay safe out there. Obviously, this Unicron, Omicron, Optimus Prime,
Omarion,
Neutron, all this, this variants out there. So stay safe out there, people. Be healthy, and we shall see you very, very soon. Peace.
Peace.